What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Mike Rashid.
Big Rob.
John FLEXIN.
Yeah, buddy. I'm so out for edition. Q&A time. First question is for Rob. They want to know about your journey, your baseball journey.
Man, I've been playing baseball. I started playing baseball when I was like 5 years old. Started from T-ball, made my way all the way up to independent ball. When I played independent ball, I got hurt. You know what I'm saying? I pulled my quad muscle. And right after that, I pulled my hamstring. And it was done because I used to catch. So it was hard for me to move and position my feet right when my leg was messed up. So I just gave it up and started getting into bodybuilding and working out.
That's what's up. All right. This is another one to go for you. What advice, and Rob is like, y'all know Rob is 6'4". He's a big motherfucker. So what advice would you give to a taller person who has a hard time growing arm size?
See, that's the thing about with tall people. A lot of tall people try to do what short people do, like with short repetitions.
Right.
With tall people, I feel like we got to do more because our muscles are longer, so you got to extend and really focus on squeezing that muscle a little more too. And we got to eat double than the smaller guys. So that's how we're going to gain the weight. You got to eat double. The more you eat, the more you're going to gain. Eat clean too.
That's real. All right, so question. Do you feel the way you train counts as cardiovascular exercise as well as resistance training to build muscle? Do you feel this will minimize fat gain when bulking and blah, 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 blah? All right. Yes, to an extent. Don't rule out cardio. I always say make your cardio fun, make it kind of functional. So hit sprints, hill sprints, sprint stairs. I like the prowler. I box. That's cardio. But also when we're supersetting, when we're hitting like fairly heavy weight with shitload of reps and supersetting, that's cardio. This is the thing with cardiovascular activity. It's exercise for your heart. Your heart don't know the difference between a fucking jogging or lifting weights. So I feel like lifting and the more difficult the movements are, you know, you are spiking your heart rate a little higher. You know what I mean? So steady state cardio will keep you elevated at a longer. It'll keep you elevated, your heart rate elevated for a longer duration of time. However, I feel you could be more effective at that by doing something really intense, like sprints or prowlers, or I'll do cardio. Like sometimes my cardio is like a light leg day, and I'm like early in the morning. Like I do a bunch of reps of 30 or something like 225. You know what I'm saying? 3 or 4 sets of that. That's cardio. You be smoked out. You be tired. Super short breaks. That's cardio. What about you? This motherfucker don't do cardio. He's a powerlifter.
I don't do cardio.
Show him them powerlifting gains. Powerlifting gains, baby. Nah, that's a strong motherfucker right there. That's my boy John FLEXIN.
Yeah, I typically don't do cardio. But we do because we do a lot of sets, low reps, and we typically, depending on how many people are in a group, we don't have a lot of rest time. So moving through your sets quicker and faster is a way of cardio, but everything is consistently heavy. Every set, every rep is consistently heavy. If I was to do cardio, I wouldn't get on a treadmill. I wouldn't do stair stepper. I would probably do a prowler push or maybe even weighted sled sprints. Typically.
All right, that's boring. I got another question for you though.
Well, fuck it then.
Gypsy Pipsy want to know, how did you get all that ass?
How did I get all that ass?
I'm not making this shit up. You can't see it. How did you get that ass? Gypsy Pipsy. I'm gonna kick your ass, Gypsy.
Was the question directed towards you?
It was whoever.
You got to squat. Get your squat on, man. And back in the day, it was track and running bullshit ass bleachers. But if you want a fat ass, ladies, you got to get your squat on. Now, if you want a little poo butt ass, then you don't squat.
Little cardio legs.
You can do some cardio legs.
All right.
Run.
I need your everyday workout plan. Where could I get that? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give you. And this person's name is UV. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. UV. I'm gonna put a link in this video. You click on that link and you'll get my fucking everyday workout blueprint to badassery. All right. Okay. Let's see. Y'all be asking some fucking stupid questions, but I ain't gonna lie. It's funny though. All right. So y'all pretty funny, man. This is funny.
I like funny.
What's your favorite protein to drink?
Give it to him.
Booyah.
Product placement. What?
I'm so waffle, baby. This is the chocolate milkshake. We got vanilla milkshake, and also we have all natural whey for those who don't want artificial sweeteners or colors. We got that for you too. It's at imsowaffle.com. I'll put that in the description. All the supplements we take is in this description box right now. Okay. Oh, and somebody asked me about mass gainers and protein, and I want to address something that a buddy of mine, Rich Piana, he talked about. He don't believe in mass gainers and protein, and I have to respectfully disagree with him. Contrary to what people believe or know about, supplements, supplements are just that. They are a supplement to your dietary regimen. However, protein is an actual food. This stuff is derived from food. So this is something like, this is a meal for me. You know what I mean? And if I'm really trying to bulk, it'll be a supplement to a meal. But a legit shake is a meal. It is what it is. We can get into the science and all of that, Rich, in a couple of days at the Olympia. But that's my boy. I got a lot of respect for him. But I do disagree that mass gainers are pointless and protein is pointless. It's something that's been around for many years. It's not just for people to just make money off of, because I'm in this industry. I sell supplements, and I know I don't make much money from selling protein. It's the margins is tiny because it is a food, okay, and it is very valuable. It's essential. It's a good way to get in a good amount of protein without the calories that you would normally get in a meal. You know what I mean? So when you're trying to clean bulk and stuff like that, this stuff is great. And mass gainers, yeah, it's great. We actually got some surprises coming out for you guys pretty soon with mass gainers and some stuff that Big Rob and I and my boy Mark has been working on. So y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? All right, moving right along. I watch you and Big Rob eat breakfast. What is that? What is that y'all eat when y'all wake up? Like that alpha stuff. How can I get some of that? He's probably talking about the superfoods.
Yeah, superfoods.
The link is in the description box. All right. Who do you want to win the Olympia? I want. All right. Who you want?
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Who you want?
That's a good one. It's
Talk
hard.
about it.
I want Kai. I like Kai, man.
Tell me why.
I like Kai because, man, he a big motherfucker, and I like big motherfuckers. Like, he a swole dude, and shit, it's Kai, man. He look like he came from that struggle like everybody else, too.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
What about you?
I'd like Kai to win, but he's not going to win. Phil's going to win.
All right. Why do you think he's not going to win, though?
I think Phil's more marketable. He's
Right.
been on ESPN. He's clean cut. They're both well spoken dudes.
Yeah.
They're both massive. Kai's
Man,
more
that's what I'm
massive.
saying, Kai.
But
I like the
I think the Olympia's for Phil to lose. What about you?
I feel like I'm kind of gunning for Kai as well. I like Phil. Phil is.
yeah.
You can't take nothing
Yeah.
from Phil, bro. Like, honestly, you know what I mean? I feel like him and Kai, Phil and Kai are just on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I be feeling bad for Kai. Like, he be so close so many years. So I do want him to win because I feel like it's a coin toss. Either one of them can win. I agree with you as far as Phil being very marketable and, he's good for the sport. But I think Kai is as well. Kai is a very successful dude, like, outside of just bodybuilding.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's definitely like inspirational.
Yeah,
He inspires
so,
the masses.
So I like Kai a lot. Who I would also like to see win is Sean Roden.
Yeah.
FLEXIN. I think he got one of the best physiques in the business. Like, I actually think he has the best physique out there. I'm a huge fan of his. You know what I mean? So I would like for him to win. So yeah, that's who I got. All right.
Good question.
Great question. All right, so I just seen a good question. Where'd it go? Blah, 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 blah. Damn, where'd it go? Man, there's so many questions on here. I can't keep up. Do you listen to West Coast music, as in Dom Kennedy, YG, Kendrick Lamar, Nipsey Hussle? Are y'all cool with any of them? Yeah, I like everybody y'all mentioned actually a lot, especially Kendrick. YG, that's Rob's homeboy. You know what I mean? So yeah, we listen to everything in here. I listen to classical music. I listen to dubstep. I like old school rock. You know what I mean? Like You know, we listen to it all. When I'm in the gym, I just like loud ass music. I don't give a fuck what it, as long as it ain't country western.
Leanne Ryan.
Unless it's fucking Johnny Cash. But other than that, I gotta have it loud as shit. Like when you come in the gym, your ears will bleed. You know, if it's up to me.
Would you like to put on Celine Dion?
And everybody know I'm gonna bump some YG for sure.
That's all Rob plays. Is YG.
When you guys come into Sweden, we'll be in Sweden this, I believe, is November. So I'll see y'all real soon. Test supplements. Okay, I've always been. What the fuck?
Oh, you feel me? I didn't know you
This motherfucker. Nah, so anyway, test supplements. I always kind of steer people away from them until I did my research and tried it and whatnot. And I'm gonna cover that a little later because I have done some research recently. Well, it's been ongoing for about a year and tried you know, some stuff, test boosters and stuff like that, and very interesting, my findings. So we're going to discuss that a little bit later. You know what I mean? All right, who's stronger, Mike versus Big Rob? These motherfuckers. Rob is stronger.
Mike,
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right.
FLEXIN's stronger.
He's stronger than Frodo. This is the bodybuilding, the powerlifting Frodo Baggins.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Frodo's respected.
Yeah, Frodo got pulled in the hood, bro.
He does.
You know what I mean?
All
right. How often to work out legs throughout the week? I say 2 times a week. What do you say?
Powerlifting wise, we train once a week.
What about you, Rob?
Twice. We were doing twice a week. We got some good games.
Oh yeah. I weigh 200 pounds, 5'7". How can I lose belly fat but keep size and get jacked? You need to clean up your diet, bro. Like honestly, there's no exercise. I'm gonna put this out there. There's no exercise you're gonna do that's gonna make you lose belly fat. You know, fat. Only way to lose fat in one area is fucking liposuction.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you gotta bring down your overall body fat throughout your entire body, and you do that by burning more calories than what you're putting in your body. So you gotta be eating clean, and you gotta be training. As simple as that. All right. Let's see. How do you maintain your gains when you travel for work and there's no gym close by? Y'all don't listen, man. I told you the earth is my gym. I train wherever I'm at. It don't matter. You know, if there's no weight, there's usually never a time that there's no weights around. But if there's not no weights, I'm gonna find something to do pull-ups on, do something to do push-ups on, something I can hit some. You know, I can hit. You just have to do a lot of reps with like body weight squats and shit like that, like a million. You know what I mean? Sprints or whatever. So that's that. Where did you grow up? What city? I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and I moved to Arizona to go to school. And from there, I lived all over the world. I lived in Europe. I lived in the Middle East, and I'm here in beautiful sunny California now. All right. This can go all day. Let me go through. We just did a bunch of Instagram questions. We'll do a couple from Facebook, and then we're going to shut it down because it's going to be long as hell. All right. Damn, it's like a million questions.
Awesome.
All right, y'all bear with me. Y'all can crack jokes and shit while I'm finding questions. Y'all quiet now, especially this motherfucker jokester. He's quiet now.
Wants to ask me about what I eat. I eat pizza, chitlins, collard greens, and
do not eat how he eats.
And Rob stomps the yard and purple gold boots.
Do not follow his advice.
Don't follow my lead, because I'll go eat some soul food right now. Some fried chicken.
Right.
Some neck bones.
All right. So somebody said, what do you believe about steroid cycles? Are you okay with them, or you're against them, and why? I usually don't hop on this topic, but I have a little bit, and I will again, on the record and for the record. I believe that, especially you young guys, you do not, it's something that you don't want to mess with. It's hormones that you're injecting into your body, especially guys that's super young, like late teens, early 20s. You're not even really fully a man yet. You haven't really developed yet. You don't know what your body's full potential is yet. So you start messing with hormones now, you're gonna probably need it like in the future. So there is a thing called TRT or HRT, hormone replacement therapy, that is available. Okay, and this is for people with low testosterone levels. Actually, in a general sense, most men nowadays have low testosterone versus men back in the 50s and 60s because of things like pollution, things like preservatives in foods, things like just being fucking fat and lazy. You know what I mean? Back in the day, men were men. You know what I mean? They were harder men. They worked hard. They were very physical. You know, nowadays everybody sit in the house and play video games. So of course, if you're not putting yourself in an anabolic environment, you will be a girly man. You know what I mean? So, but there is hormone replacement therapy. It's something that you have to go to a doctor and get prescribed for it. They will check your test levels, and if they say you have low T, then you have low T, and they can prescribe the therapy. I don't recommend you going out buying illegal stuff. So I'm just saying that right now. Don't do anything illegal. Don't be stupid. And you super young guys, fucking just wait. Live. Wait till you're older and decide if you really want to get into steroids and stuff like that. I'm not knocking it. It's a huge part of the sport. It's always been there. Always will be. It is what it is. People that talk shit about it, don't be a fan of bodybuilding, man. You know what I mean? But like I say, young guys, you know, you got to really make wise decisions, and you don't need the shit. You know what I mean? So your doctor will let you know if you need it, and they will prescribe it the proper way. All right? So that's what I got to say on that. All right, let's see. What's the best way to train traps? Shoulder presses. Shoulder presses all day. Shrugs, the basics.
Keep it old school.
All right, this is getting mad long, y'all. We're going to go ahead and end it here. Any final thoughts or words?
Nah. See motherfuckers at the Olympia, dog.
We'll see y'all at the Olympia. Anything you want to say, Senor Eduardo?
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get that's
Right.
deep. That's fucking deep, bro.
Something so simple.
How'd you think of that?
Don't get it twisted.
All right, we love y'all. We at Metro Flex Long Beach. Y'all come through, take pictures, buy a shirt, get a workout in, get your ass kicked. Other than that, see you at the Olympia. Peace.